Always file a complaint and send us pictures of what's going on there, to coming up here and talking to you folks about what's almost as unbelievable as that picture was. So David Blessman, our VPP and volunteer star Governor Ward Commissioner Award manager, gave me the numbers. As of December 31st, you all worked 884,904 man hours without a lost time. What we used to call lost time, now it's called a DART, days away or restricted or transferred. But basically, you worked almost 1 million man hours from April 1st of 2014 to December 31st without a day's away of being here at this facility. That's phenomenal. It truly is phenomenal. What worries me a little bit is you all come and see this every day. You think this is normal. What you're doing here is not normal. It is abnormal behavior. And so a lot of people had to participate in abnormal behavior to put this number together. When you look at your total case incident rate, it's 55% below the national average for smelters. So we're not comparing you to the bank, we're comparing you to people who do what you do. And your days away and restricted rate is 89%, just 1% within being 90% below the industry average for industries just like you. So you all must be doing some abnormal things. What we see are what people do normally, and that's what puts people in this what your industry is. And the days away, the average for Tennessee for all workers, including the bank and everybody, last year was 3.7. You're at 2.1, and you do this kind of work. So what you do, I mean, like I said, we look at this picture and we're just shocked by what we see. And frankly, I was appalled by the picture and instructed our manager to pull somebody off an inspection, because everybody has cell phones now, pull them off the inspection, suspend their inspection, and go look at this job site. Which gives me the opportunity to come up here and recognize you for what is truly phenomenal work, which takes an immense amount of cooperation and dedication by you all all of you sitting in the chairs there, as well as the folks that are on the other shifts that work here at this facility. It takes a lot of cooperation, and as Steve said, it really does take care for each other. You cannot do this if you don't have that. And so I guess what I'm telling you, your folks are not normal. You're abnormal folks. You're anomalies in the safety and health world, because it takes a lot to put this together. And please, surely you know I'm speaking in jest. I'm not poking fun at you don't want to be normal. You want to be way better than normal. So what I call normal is a C, right? I don't know about you, but I used to come home in college and try to explain to my mother how C's were good, and it was really hard. And she didn't buy it, and obviously you all don't buy it for yourselves here. This is A+ work right here. Let's call it A. This is A work, so we'll leave an A+ so you got some room to go. Because you can drive it down slightly farther, but not much, because 0 is as far as you can go. The neat thing is, Steve was telling us that you count visitors, you include your contractors, and that's what makes this little spot in Tennessee an unbelievably safe place to work. And as the administrator of TOSHA, and as almost a 30-year veteran of safety and health, and knowing Dave for as long as I have, I just want to say thank you for what you're doing, and also to thank you on behalf of all the people who care about you and the other folks that work here at this facility. And sometimes I think we forget about that. I learned that lesson from a lady who came to our office to see our report about why her husband got killed. And he was unloading a piece of equipment, a cherry picker. He didn't have the harness completely on, he wasn't tied off, he forgot to put the ramps down, I'll never understand why, and it catapulted him out on the pavement. She looked at the report. I didn't show her the pictures that the police had given us, but I told her what had happened. And I was frank with her, and I told her he wasn't wearing his safety gear. And she looked at me with tears in her eyes, and she said, I don't know why he wouldn't have put that on for me. We're raising our we're raising our granddaughter. Our daughter died of cancer, and if they deny my workers' comp benefits because he wasn't wearing this, she's not going to lose my house. And she was about 60 years old. And that was the day, and I'm a slow learner. This is probably about 10 or 12 years into my career with TOSHA. The light came on, and I thought, wow, you don't really put your seatbelt on in your car for yourself. You really do it for your family. And so when you're safe at work, when you come here to